Welcome, and today in Stellaris Galaxy Divided, we are going to be looking at trying to integrate some vassals and look at where it is exactly that we can expand to next. Hi, it's Etharal here, and today we are back once again with Galaxy Divided, where we've been playing as the Jedi. There's been quite a fair bit going on. Now I've have time skipped ahead a little bit so that we can get to the point where we are starting to integrate our various subjects. Yep, there we go. So integration. So it's going to take 67 months to integrate. So it is going to take quite a while. Problem is as well that our influence base is 3 that we normally gain, and it's 5 a month to integrate. So -2 each month to try and do that. We're, as always, constantly having to try and balance our migration. Not terribly surprising there, though. It's happening all the time, unfortunately, which is rather annoying. That planet is actually perfect for anybody, so that's great. Now, we're just going to build... Do we need to build some food here? No, we really don't need to build any food there, so I'm not too sure why we're doing that. Right. Let's have a look. Can we build a library? I think we already maybe have a library, do we? I'm guessing so. I can't seem to see one. Nope, there it is, library. Really, really useful because plus 10% research for the Empire. That's an Empire modifier. If you do get a chance to get libraries when you're playing this mod, I really strongly recommend it. It's definitely something that is going to be a big boost, particularly as you are getting larger and larger empires, which, as always, do then become increasingly difficult to try and manage and balance. We're just going to swap those around so that we're getting that food sooner rather than later. Let's build that up as well. Now, let's have a look, see how we're doing. So we've got 4 planets where there is not really very much that we can do with these at the minute. Let's have a look. Where are you? So you're there. Yep, no, that's all fine. So Wookiees declared war. That's not terribly worrying. I would actually potentially like to try and vassalize these guys. Could we do that? We can't declare war because we need to end our association status. Brilliant. So we can't do that. That's a shame. We really would have liked to. We'd like to try and attack the Sith, but they are superior to us, so I don't really like my odds. What have they got? They have also got the Zygerian Slave Empire as their ally. Now, we could beat them back, but I suspect we would take a very big hit to do so. Right. We could, however, declare war on the Achani. And who would that be? The Kingdom of Onderon. Right. So, we could attack the Achani. I think that might not be a terrible idea, actually, to go against them and to expand maybe in sort of this area here. So let's have a look at how much that would cost to do. So, Aberon, so liberate this planet. Yes, should we liberate or should we cede? Let's liberate. Right, so liberate all these planets. And so, this, yeah, liberate that. So, then also... PAO. Right. So this, actually, we're going to be able to liberate quite a large section there. Now, that one, I'm tempted to say that Concord Dawn as well. And Acaris. I think that should be doable. So, Concord, liberate Concord, and then Q... Acaris would be... Actually, that's going to take 2. So, right, so to liberate that, but that will liberate a rather large chunk out of them, which we can then look at vassalizing. I think that's going to be a good war to do. Everyone will agree to it. Confirm. Right. Now it goes to a vote, and we shall see how this does go. Brilliant. So, people have accepted this. So, what we're now going to do... So, Aegea... Actually, what we should have done first was we should have built up our forces again. Right, so... that's a problem. So, 1, 2... 10? Do you reckon 10? So 10 would cost us 40. Yeah, we can do that. 9, 10. Right, so you'll have to watch how you're going. You should be okay, though. And then what we'll do as well... We will actually... Because that puts us up to 120. So, what are you looking like? Could you get an extra 3? 1, 2, 3? Yeah, I think you could. We're going to have to keep an eye out on this, see how this does go. We may need to cancel this. Actually, wait, never mind. Because I've just realised. You have 3 ships there, so merge them into you as well. Brilliant, great. And pop you, make sure you're at Ursus. Yep, you are. So, so let's just build 4. So 4 of those, which will get those both up to 20, and then let's put 5 destroyers in there as well. The reason why I don't want to use all my naval capacity is because I am currently researching battleships, which is the largest ones. It's going to take us a bit of a while. It's going to take 68 months. So we're not, holding out a massive amount of hope, but oh, there we go. Research actually has just now allowed us to increase that, so brilliant. So X-ray lasers would be a good one. Automated exploration protocols, not really massively important. Disruptors, extended combat algorithms, they're all going to take a long time, and the X-ray lasers are probably the main one that we're going to need. So we're going to build this force up a little bit, and then we're going to launch an assault onto them. We're going to see how this goes. Probably quite badly if some of our other wars have been anything to go by. Right. Oh, yay. Activate that. Brilliant. Right. So the Wookiee clans, yep. The Galactic Republic declaration has passed, so they're now at war. And we have declared war with the Achani. Right. So, nobody really seems to be doing very much in this war just yet. Although, it could go very differently. Knight Revan. I like the fact that that's... And, oh, Kreia as well. Okay, so they've used the names. They don't look anything like what they actually do in the actual setting. Oh, yay. 8% already. Why is that? Space battle and blockade. Brilliant. Right. Now, let's continue to build up these forces. I'd like to get this force above 5,000, I think. It's a very nice force, a very strong one as well. It's not one, anybody would probably want to go against. What's that? Private colony. Design automatically generated, but not update. So, that's fine. Private colonies are funded by unknown actors from private sectors. As a result, the colonists may have ethics differing from the majority. Right, so we probably want to stay away from that, although it is an alternative that we could use if we did need to. You're moving away from there. Brilliant, that's not what we want. What have we got here? The Sith Empire have diplomatically insulted us again. Well, that's not terribly surprising. They like to do that more often than not. You've nearly sorted that out, and what have you got? Apparently you've got a building that's... Yep, that's nearly sorted as well. Brilliant, right. And so the Sith Empire here are superior to us. They're equivalent in technology, but their naval power overall is just vastly superior to us. So, don't really like too much my odds against them. Right. You're going to... Where is my armies? Right. So, Ursus. Yeah, you are going to... Where is it? These guys. Yeah, so you guys, need to move over to here, enter orbit, and then you need to embark all of your armies. So we're going to sort of collect all of this army up and see just how powerful this one does get. Probably not powerful enough, which could be a potential issue. So actually, we're going to jump over to Tython. Tython has got a lot of these, you can see here. Clones, our clone troopers. We've got a lot of assault armies, but now we have Force Adepts. So, the Force Adepts are pretty actually good. So, the assault armies here, and here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we're going to build a load of Force Adepts. So, that's an awful lot of people. They do cost us quite a bit. It's going to cost us about 7 energy credits. We've got more than enough, so we're not too massively worried about that. Let's just close this down and see how that integration is going. 46 months. So that's going to take an awful lot longer still. We're going to be waiting around, I suspect, for quite a while to get this fleet into a position where it is strong enough. So let's jump back over to this fleet. Are they building anything still to prepare this fleet, or is this fleet good to go? Right, so 16 days, and that is its last cruiser done. I think that should be good. Yep, brilliant. Now let's just, before we do send these... We're just going to jump over. Oh, I was really worried that I was going to crash there. So, these cruisers here, we are just going to double check. Oh, Right, regenerative hulls. Definitely, yes. Right, you as well. Regenerative hull. And you, we don't really use you anymore, but still, regardless, we're going to improve that. Then we're going to get you to improve. And then this fleet, we're also going to get you to improve. So let's see, this is 5581. 5581. Let's keep a track of see how this is going. Right, so it's going to take the better part of a year to upgrade all of this fleet. Right, that may have been a bad idea to do this after the war had started, especially as we're now down to -2. How are we at -2? That is really not good. Right, so this fleet and that fleet, they're going to need to join forces, I suspect. We want to try and keep these fleets going. Let's keep an eye on things, see how it's all going, but we may possibly need to, you know, move some stuff around here. Right, you build me on Vulpta, build me a hydroponics farm. Yeah, that'll be fine. Build me that. Yeah, you're 100% habitability, so yeah, that's great. Right, so, swap you round to there. They're moving away anyway, so we don't care about them. You need to activate that, yep. And so, that should be... These guys, well, they're moving, so yep, that's fine. And you activate that. Yes, brilliant. Right, so that's everyone good to go. Right, we're at -3%. We're going to need to send in these forces, aren't we? I wish we didn't have to, because, well, it's already... I mean, it's a third of the way. Let's trust in this. I think we'll be okay. Right, let's see how are we doing. Right, let's jump to Bengali. Right, so 17,000 strength fleet. Wow. Right, okay. So that's probably one of the reasons why... this could be... This is going to be difficult. Oh, never mind, we've just jumped up to 12%. Brilliant. Right. 13% now. So, the Republic seems to be doing a very, very good job. Right, so you... Why are you still building? You know what? You're only building destroyers at the minute, so that's not terribly too much of an issue. What are these? Independence guaranteed, pieces, and all these sorts of things. All stuff that we quite simply don't care about. The Korean Empire was given association status with the Star Concord. We don't care about you, so that's fine. Is this upgrading yet? No, it isn't. Right. You know what? We're going to cancel all of them. I think this fleet at sort of 5.7 is probably strong enough. This fleet could certainly do with being stronger, so 5581. Right, so remember that number, 5581 for the next couple of seconds. And so, what has it done? 5581, it's maybe gained it an extra 100, so actually not all that useful. Right. So, let's jump down to this planet. This is getting very sticky and I'm slightly worried about that. But, right, let's have you. Right, so you can't jump to that. Well, that's a bit annoying. So you've claimed that planet. So you are going to jump over to this planet. Let's see what's going on here. Right, yeah. So you're going to jump to that planet. You. Now, you're moving to there. You. Now, normally we would sort of say that, you know, it's worth waiting around for this. But at the minute, it's really not. So we're going to ignore that. And you are going to jump. Where do you reckon? Let's have you jump down to there. What is this? The Chinese has at least one military station here. Can we see this place? Can we see Obra? Yes, we can. So they've got a defense station there. Right. You know what? Actually, no. You're going to go over to Dawn Concord. Yes. Yes, you are. Right. So you're going to go down. You're going to attack that planet. So back down to 3%. 3% isn't great. What is this? Military station. So that doesn't look like that's involved in the war. However, what's that? I don't care about that at the minute. This is probably where their large fleet or something. I don't know where their large fleet is. We're wanting to try and stay away from it. But let's keep an eye out and see how everything's going. How is this doing? Right. You're moving. You are just kind of sat not doing anything. So that's fine. Can we get a library? No, we can't. We've already got a library, so we're going to build a planetary shield generator for you. You're fine. You are moving away, so we don't actually care all that much about you. So you, however, physics lab, you know what, physics lab as well. You build up the food. How are we doing? We're doing okay for food. Not amazing, but not terrible. You're actually going to build, you know what, yeah, you're going to build for us a power plant. Right. So, how is everything going? Right, that's going fine. We're at 13% war score. The war score seems to be jumping up and down pretty regularly, so we're going to need to keep an eye out on that and how everything's going. You see, it's back down. Well, it's not going down as low as it used to, so it's getting better, but it's still not getting it's still not brilliant. And our fleets are obviously, they're taking quite a while to actually get anywhere. You've taken them out. Yeah, that was never in doubt there, really, now was it? Right, so move over to the Concord Dawn, take this out, and how is this going? 27, so little over 2 years, and we will have integrated the Onderonian United Domains. Brilliant, which is pretty much exactly what we want to do. Right, you're building that there. What can you build? Can you build a symbol of unity, maybe? No, you can't. Rylus, where are you? Are you actually somewhere? Right, so you're not actually really that much of a you're never going to be threatened. So, to be honest, the planetary shield generator for these people is probably a little bit redundant. But still, we're gonna have it anyway. We are also going to build a shield generator. Not a shield generator, we're also going to build a research station. Right. And oh yeah, we've colonized this little land here, so we've given ourselves an extra little sector. And so let's see what's going on. How is everything going? Right, what are we at? We're at 12%. Come on then. Right. Now, can we jump back? I think the armies on Orsus are going to be good. Yep. Do we have any other forces? No, we don't. So let's join both of these up. And what's that? That's a 25 strength fleet. So it's not a massively strong fleet. But you go and land the armies, because by the time that you get there, we'll be all good to go. Right, yes. You build. Do we need a library here? No, we don't. But we do need a symbol of unity, so that's exactly what you're going to do. Right, and so employment on that. They're still moving. They are taking so long to move. They are not doing anything, so you're going to swap around to there, and you're going to do that for the biolab. How is our research doing as well? Let's have a jump over here. Right, so Force Warriors, Force Scholars in the Tomb, 15 months. They are still going to take good 2.5 years. Who's this? Somebody has just died. What the? Right, so that's where their big force is. And how strong is that force? Don't screw with it. He's basically... Right, so we're not going to be able to take down everything. In fact, we just completely have had that force wiped out. Right, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Right, so 15 cruisers. That's going to take us a long while. By the time we've got all of those cruisers, though, I should imagine that we will have the battleships, and then we will start a big conversion into our battleship fleet. I think we're going to need to be very, very careful here. But we seem to be doing okay-ish. Right. What is that? Why is that red? I don't know. It shouldn't be red, but it is apparently, so you know what, that's fine. Where are you? Right, so you're still getting over there. I don't like this. I'm nervous about this because they have managed to push us back very far. We're still at 12%, of course, but, I suspect that is basically because of ourselves. Right, 13%. Right, so they would accept a white peace at the minute. That's good. We're not going to be liberating any planets, which is a shame, but... Oh, starvation. Why are you starving? You certainly shouldn't be. I don't know why you're starving. Right. Well, you know what? Let's just check that. Yeah, right, so, you know what? Build for you. Hydroponics farm. You can build that, yes. Hostile fleet, 9,000. Right. Wow. Okay. You are probably going to need to run. Yeah, you're going to need to run, unfortunately. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yous are both going to need to run. Are they running? Are they running from us? Well, they're certainly not running from us. And the Sith have declared war on the Galactic Republic. This is less than ideal. We may need to... We'd ideally not like to not have to do this, but we are probably going to have to, you know, declare peace with them so that we can then turn around and attack. Having to have a bit of a think about this one now, aren't we? Right. We've got them at 13%, but the Sith are a big worry. The Sith are a really, really big worry. So, you know, it's a case of balancing those expectations, I guess you'd say. Right. So this fleet, well, actually, no, just this fleet, is going to jump over to Mandalore, I think. Yes, you're going to jump over to Mandalore, and you're going to take down this place. And then with any luck, if we can even liberate one planet, we can consider this a win, although that's probably not going to happen. So do be sure to come back next episode to see just how everything does go. I've been Etharal here for EGN. As always, do hit that subscribe button if you want to see more, and I shall see you next time.